Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Eric. I'm going to show you why and how you can be successful in the military. Why you should join, why you shouldn't join, and how you're going to be successful, and how you are going to see this as a career for you. Boom, let's start. There is no time for bullshit here. Number one, why you should join the military, right? The military, you have to see it as a stepping stone. I'm talking about the US military, the US Army, Navy, Marines, right? My personal experience is with the US Army and the US Army National Guard, all right? So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are younger guys, not necessarily. The economy is making a lot of older guys transitioning or thinking about joining the military. Okay, so why you should join? The military is a very nice corporation, okay, agency that is going to help you network. You're gonna meet high quality guys, especially the officers. But you need to come in with the mentality of this is what it is, because I see a lot of people make the mistake of they thinking this is their home and this is grandma or mom's house just because it's the government. You have to be a little bit more objective with your life. The military is a great stepping stone for you to get a report on your life, who you are. You have to come in as a professional. You know, if you are somebody that is has difficult time following orders, or you don't like those people to tell you what to do, or you are more aggressive than the average person, the military is not for you. You're going to go there, you're going to find trouble, because a lot of these soldiers, a lot of these people, I'm sure nowadays is different when I was in, but a lot of these guys, they have a big ego and they've been there for a long time. So they kind of like want to beat you down and break you down. And a lot of people, especially a lot of guys, so nowadays, a lot of females as well, are very alpha. So all you're going to find in the military is going to be trouble and enemies that you don't need. We're actually looking for a better life. So, but if you're somebody that want to get ahead in life and you're willing to do anything, so come into the military as a very professional person, show them that you're professional, show them that you want to grow, become an asset, learn. All right, these people are obsessed with teaching. Try to grab as much as possible. You're going to find how to write reports. You're going to find how to work on difficult equipment. We're going to jump into what job to pick in a little bit, but the military is something that it give you a glance on how a corporation works. You're going to get evaluations every 3 months. A lot of times you get a leader that is not too efficient, but hopefully you do. But the most important thing, you should join the military because it's going to look good on your resume. It's going to look on your life. It's going to give you a structure. It's going to give you discipline, and it's going to help you network with individuals that are very professional. A lot of my attributes, I stole them from leaders that I had. They were so good. They were very professional, and I thought I'm going to take that for me. That's what you have to do. What to do when once you realize that you want to join the military? Then you need to find something that you like. For example, when I came in, I didn't know anything. Nobody made a video like this. The YouTube wasn't active yet, so you just go for whatever the recruiter is giving you. But in the end of the day, the worst jobs are going to be the action jobs, infantry, artillery. They're going to be very physically high demand. They're going to destroy your knees. They're going to destroy your back. And obviously, they inject a lot of glory into it and a lot of medals. But in the end of the day, we're not looking for that. We're looking for have a better life as men. And young women. This is a video for people that are figuring out their life. You know, so try to get a job more into the logistics, paperwork, supply, admin, even a cook. A cook doesn't really have a really difficult job. You have to wake up and cook some pre-made bullshit food, so it's no problem. It's easy. And also, there are a lot of logistic work. Obviously, if you can get into payroll, financing, communications, this is a little bit more. It's gonna ask for more of you, more intelligence, higher ASVAB score. But that's basically what you might be striving for. I don't want this encourage people. If you don't have a plan for your life, just go in, take the ass back, try to practice online. There is a lot of tests for you to practice before, so you have an idea what is it about. Because the higher you score, the better job you're gonna get, basically. All right. Then okay, we have the why. Then we have the how. Right. Then I'm gonna tell you a little glance of what's the inside like. Most of these people are untrained. The people at your level know your leaders. A lot of them, like I said, they're quality people, but the day-to-day people, they're very low quality, they're very ignorant, they're very aggressive, they're very selfish and lazy. But you cannot let any of these bother you. This is not your problem, this is not your life. You're still gonna work the same hours, and don't try to just fix anyone. Go there, do your job, and do it well. In the end of the day, if the task is not complete, it's up to your leader to make the decision, not you. Okay. I don't recommend people to stay long time. I think 6 years is a good time. If you can get a deployment, that would be great. And nowadays, with the war and stuff like that, these more aggressive countries is a lot more dangerous. So if you have a desk job, it will be nice. But if you get a deployment under your belt, or if you go active duty, you're gonna be able to take advantage of your BA loan, which is like you don't give any down payment. You're gonna be able to fix your credit because you're gonna have a steady income, and you're gonna have you know a stable life for you to get nice credit cards and everything. I'm gonna make another video about credit report in the future, but right now this is about the army. So you also try not to get married, try to not fall in love with anybody in the army. I know a couple success stories, but 1 out of 10. So 10% is not really a good investment or an ROI for you to go into. Also, it distracts you from your life purpose. It distracts you from the stepping stones. People are very insecure in the military as well. So then now your husband or your wife, you can't be normal with everybody. Now you have to put a front. And in the end of the day, what you're trying to do is build a strong bonds and strong relationships with these people. Okay. So what's next? We have the financial, we have the stability, we have the rapport, we have the stepping stone, something about positive about the military as well. You're gonna get trained on a specific job. You can be an helicopter mechanic, you can be a diesel truck mechanic, you can do a lot of these jobs that you can translate into your civilian life once you get out. Okay, that is something that you have to also take into consideration. Then let's talk about the bad parts or the challenging parts that you're going to encounter. I already talked about the ignorant people, dumb people. Try to be friendly, try to fit in. In the end of the day, this is not for life. You need to understand this is just one stepping stone in your life. Okay? Try to do those two things at the same time. Get an online career, get a little nice bachelor's degree under your belt. They pay for the whole thing because you are going to be focusing on your life and not like getting drunk and getting stupid like probably 70% of the people in the military. You're going to start getting your college. If you can become an officer through OCS, Officer Candidate School, well, if you get your bachelor, they give you the opportunity to go into the OCS school and then you become an officer. That would be amazing. If you finish your 6 years as a captain, you're good. Any company is going to love you. Okay. My what I did, I kind of like transitioned into the federal government, but like I said, it, it wasn't the best decision in my case. But I'm telling you what I my experience gave me for the best thing possible. So you're gonna get your college, you're gonna get your financials, you're probably gonna get your house. Hopefully, save all your money. So by the time you're getting rid of the military, finishing with the military, nobody knows that you're gonna get out of the military. So you can tell, you can tell them that you're gonna sign up again. Nobody knows that you're gonna leave in 6 years. So try to buy a house. Don't buy it around the military bases because you might not like it, or you might like it. There's a lot of military bases that are really nice. But what you're trying to do is get a house, a big house that you can rent out in rooms, or a two-family house, which one floor pays for the mortgage, and the other floor pays for fixing and damaging and taxes and all of this stuff, and you might get a little money for yourself. That is some passive income. If you want to go into the real estate, that will be another video that I'm going to make, but this is not this one. This is about the military. What else? You leaders. If you get a leader that hates you, a lot of times I encountered this very much. A leader actually loved me and I was their preferred guy. I got promoted really quick. This mostly happened in the state of Florida. Is mostly Caucasians. So they're very disciplined and they're very, I'm going to be honest, I don't want to get canceled or I don't want you to be angry, but that was my experience. Caucasians are pretty much straightforward. A lot of these guys have a military background, like father, grandfather. They have a lot of love into this profession. But then when I transitioned into the New York National Guard, you got a lot of egos, a lot of more diversified, and people don't like the way you are. In my case, I came from a very strict company, which was like the 1218 in Gun Club Road in West Palm Beach, to Harlem Hellfighters. It's a mess. That thing was a mess. It was a disaster. No discipline, no nothing. People were nice. Obviously, the soldiers were nice. I found really good friends. But the leadership, they promoted their friends. It was, to me, it was very shocking. But it is what it is. This is what you need to understand. This is kind of like in the military. There are two main things: flexibility. It is what it is. You're not there to change nothing. If you can come in and read the room and realize these people are all crooked and they're promoting, the friends and X, Y, and Z, boyfriends or whatever. Another thing is, in this more diversified units, it's a lot more, sexual encounters, or a lot of the leaders are going to kind of like do moves because the leadership is weak, so they are open to do more corrupt stuff. And well, that's a big one. Always trying to strive for better, learn the point system, learn how important it is for you to be graded at a high performance person. This is very important, very crucial, because in the end of the day, you can take this whole career report into your job. All this. Also, once you start going to college, a lot of the military schools goes into your college credits, so you can finish like a bachelor degree like in 3 years. Another thing, put yourself, get on shape. You need to work out, you need to be fast, you need to be strong. This is not only going to beneficiate your life because you're going to be sexy, but also you're going to be in the top the top percent for schools. Go to every school possible. All these schools are easy. They're always making it hard because they want to kind of like blow their ego, and they have the little badge and they're like, oh, I did this school because I'm a badass. Anybody can do any school. That's bullshit. So be brave and go into all these schools: Airborne, Airsold. In my last years, they had a drone school, and they're like, oh no, you need to be this smart person now. They train you. Most of these people, they're dumb. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Most of the guys that stay in the military is because they're afraid to go out there and fend for themselves. What else? I think that covers a lot. If I miss something, you can put in the comments, say we want to know about this or that. Try not to do any retirement, none of that. Just break healthy with the military in 6 years. Keep it as a beautiful experience because they can ruin it at any time. They can ruin it at any time. So 6 years, beautiful. You serve with pride, and you got the knowledge, you got the benefits. You serve your country, and you can move on into the civilian world. That's where the money is. That's where the higher quality people are. And you're already someone. You already prove to the world that you are good and that you are disciplined and you can wake up and you can fucking strap your boots. So, like I said, this video is for men or women. It is the same. Once you get out of the military, then you start, you're probably going to be like around 24, 25 years old. As a woman, I think that's a good point for you to start finding a husband because it's a good time for you, for your body. And for a man, you still have another 10 years for you to start getting a family because for us, you need to, you know, uh, build your bones in the civilian world as well. The reason I say females shouldn't is because if you wait 10 years, then you can have babies anymore. At 35, having a baby is really difficult. So other than that, if you encounter any leadership trying to uh, cross lines, you have to be very honest and very direct. Please, this is your career, this is your life. If you continue with this, I'm going to have to make a report and you're going to regret it. Don't never get intimidated by these people. They only want to push their insecurities onto you, and don't let that happen. Let me see if I'm missing something. Don't get into any cars. Don't start living a high life. Just try to be humble and try to be frugal. This money is not forever. And you're going to realize the military becomes a trap. A lot of these guys are trapped. They're frustrated. They already put 12 years, 10 years, 15 years in. You cannot really retire at 20 years because it's not enough retirement money. A lot of these guys stay by 25. So if you stay longer than 6, me, I left at almost 15 years. So I didn't give a shit. I was already done. I was like, I'm wasting my time here. So they you're gonna encounter these frustrated guys, and they're gonna try not to share this with people within your unit. If you find someone that's worthy, send them this video so they can see it, or tell them yourself the experience that I'm sharing with you. But there's a lot greater opportunities. Making 100, 200, $500,000 a year is not really difficult once you set up your life from the beginning the right way. Right credit, right training, right mindset, right strategy, and discipline and integrity. These are very valuable values that you're gonna learn in the military, which a lot of people, they live an opposite life. And drugs, don't do drugs, don't fuck yourself, don't shoot yourself in the foot. Once you finish with the military, you can do shrooms, you can do ayahuasca, you can do weed, you can do whatever you want. But once you're in the military, try to be honest and give your country the best of you, because America is a beautiful country and it deserves to have beautiful, amazing soldiers. And especially in these tough times that are coming ahead. Other than that, try to keep contacts from the military, quality contacts. Keep them in your wallet because you're going to find really beautiful, amazing friends. And other than that, we're going close into 20 minutes. So I love you. I hope this was helpful. Any other questions, put them in the comments and I will get back to you. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you next time.